And welcome back. Now, we're here with the world's largest hot dog chain, Wienerschnitzel, and their Wiener Bago. Did I say that right?
Wiener Bago.
Wiener Bago. Okay. You can obviously see it's a giant bus behind me. Tell us about the Wiener Bago.
It's a 38-foot RV that we're using to travel the country to raise money and feed homeless people.
Okay, perfect. And introduce yourself for us. You guys are driving this?
Yeah. I'm J.R. Ghilardi. I'm with Wienerschnitzel.
And I'm Mike Smith. I'm with Skate for Change.
Okay, so how did this kind of come about? What made you think of this idea of making a giant RV and touring across the area? And you're doing a special cause that we'll talk about here in a little bit.
Yeah, Mike and I just got together and we wanted to take a month out of our lives and kind of do something to try to make a difference and raise money for his nonprofit. And after thinking, this kind of just all came about.
Yeah. So how long have you guys been traveling in this?
About a week.
A week.
Yeah.
Where were you before Albuquerque?
We were in El Paso yesterday doing homeless outreach for Easter.
Okay. Very cool. Now, and that's something I wanted to briefly mention too. The homeless, you guys are kind of driving around and delivering these hot dogs for those who maybe need a little bit of a nourishment, a little pick-me-up. Tell us about that cause.
So Mike's nonprofit is Skate for Change, where we skateboard around and give hot dogs to homeless people. And so that's kind of what we're decided to do nationwide.
Okay. And today is day one in Albuquerque?
Today is day one in Albuquerque.
Okay, gotcha. So Mike, tell me a little bit about your role in this thing.
Yeah, so I'm the founder and the executive director of Skate for Change, and I just started skating around giving hot dogs myself 4 years ago, and today there's over 80 chapters around the world. So from all across the Southeast to Hong Kong and Toronto and Europe. And so for me, it's just I want to inspire young people to know that even something as little as your skateboard can be used as a means to giving back. And so it's really cool to be able to partner with brands like Wienerschnitzel and have an opportunity to help thousands of people all across the country. We've done over 5,000 hot dogs. Our goal is 50,000 hot dogs for the rest of this month, and so we're trying to raise $100,000 for my charity so I can continue to inspire young people. And so it's kind of what the tour is all about.
Yeah, absolutely. And you guys are also doing some work with high schools, correct? Tell me a little bit about that.
So I'm also a professional speaker, and so I speak to thousands of kids in hundreds of high schools every single year, and so I get to speak at schools every day. And so today we'll be at Highland High School at lunchtime, basically serving hot dogs. All the proceeds will go to Skate for Change, and then it's pretty much me speaking at high schools almost every day this month, and then we'll serve lunch, and then we'll go do homeless outreach in the evenings with a lot of the skate kids, and then we'll move on to the next city.
Wow. So as far as the tour goes, you're in Albuquerque today. What's after Albuquerque?
Tonight we drive to Tucson, and then we're there, then Phoenix, Yuma, San Diego. We're in Southern California for a while just because there's a pretty extensive homeless population out there. So we're there for about a week, and then we head up Northern California, and finish over in Nevada.
Okay, so you guys are mainly doing the west, that is?
Yeah, Southwest.
Okay.
West, Southwest.
Gotcha. And so are you just doing hot dogs in there? What's it like inside the Wiener Bago?
Well, right now it's a little messy, but
that's okay. You
but
have a lot of hot dogs back there?
Well, 5 guys living in an RV. It gets a little unclean.
Yeah. Okay, so there's 5 of you then, kind of going around.
Yeah. So we have Mike and I, and then Josh is with us. He's president of Skate for Change, and then we have filmer and photographers coming around to document the whole experience.
Wow. And as far as Skate for Change goes, Mike, how long have you been doing that organization?
So I started Skate for Change 4 years ago, and it was honestly just something. I'm from Lincoln, Nebraska, and it was just me skating around, sort of feeding the homeless every Sunday, and it just kind of grew quickly to kids all across the world being inspired to do the same thing. And so now it's fun to be able to connect with all the different Skate for Change chapters all across the country.
And why Wienerschnitzel? What made you guys kind of partner up?
Well, we got introduced by a mutual friend who kind of noticed that we saw the world the same. And Wienerschnitzel is my family's business, and so Mike having Skate for Change, him and I wanting to work together, it just kind of developed. It was no-brainer.
Okay. And if there was more information, if others at home want to help you guys or get involved, do you have a website or a Facebook?
Yeah, you can go to hd4h, the number 4, .com, and our whole schedule is on there. And then if you follow Mike on Twitter, he'll be live tweeting where exactly we'll be at, feeding homeless and all that stuff. And so everyone's welcome to come help out.
And what's your Twitter?
Yeah, you can either go to Skate for Change on Twitter and Instagram, or Mike Smith Live on Twitter and Instagram.
Gotcha. And so you guys are going to Highland High School today?
Correct. Yep.
And downtown tonight, is that correct?
This afternoon.
This afternoon.
Yeah.
Into this evening. And what, Phoenix is next?
Tucson.
Tucson
tomorrow.
is next. I mean, it sounds cool, and you can't beat a giant RV with the Wienerschnitzel logo on it. Wiener Bagel. Did I say it?
Winnebago.
Okay,
There you go.
perfect. And you guys will be back in our next hour for more information on that. So very cool, great cause. We're excited to hear about you guys next. We'll be right back.